My name is David Lund, head coach, Salve Regina University women's hockey. We are a program that's been around for more than 20 years. A majority of our opponents are located out of the greater Boston area. Very competitive conference. We play 25 games a year. 18 are in conference, 7 are against non-conference, with an opportunity to advance to the NCAA tournament. My background is in strength conditioning. We pride ourselves here on a holistic approach, mending both off ice, meaning in the weight room, on the shooting surfaces, and in the classroom and on the ice. We look to improve your individual skill. It's specific to your game set, to your skill set, that will help to spur winning success here on the ice. One way to get a hold of us, to get our attention, to obviously start to begin that recruiting process is sending schedules, and there's a strong possibility that I'll be at your event, and at the very least, video is our next resource. Clips, shifts, entire game footage is always a plus. Being able to watch you in your element, away from the puck, with the puck, and so on and so forth. Just watching how you handle the game, how you process the game, and your overall skill level, and determining, how that forecasts to our roster and where your recruitability is now at this point.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to St. George's here in Middletown, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks are set to take on the Bison of Nichols College in a Commonwealth Coast Conference women's ice hockey matchup. Hello again, and welcome. I am Andrew Pizzelli, bringing you the call here tonight. The Seahawks in search of their first win of the season. They are 0-4, 0-3 in the CCC. Nichols 4-1-0 overall, 2-1-0 in the CCC. One of those two conference victories coming last night up in Burrillville. The Bison bested the Seahawks 4-3 in that game, a back and forth affair. Nichols jumped on top 2-0. The Seahawks tied it in the second period, fell behind 3-2, tied it again on a goal from Carly Baucom, but then the Bison were able to pull in front and win 4-3 in the third period to take game one of this weekend series, the home and home between the Seahawks and the Bison, as is the conference schedule for both sides. In net tonight for the Bison, Victoria Bacapanos, 2-0 on the year, is the freshman from Kirkland, Quebec. Meanwhile, Madison Jalbert, the senior from Beverly, Mass., will be between the pipes for the Seahawks. She is 0-3 so far here on the season. We're just about ready to go here. Baucom will draw against Mel McAleer to start things. And they'll just adjust the clock here. And it might be killing the suspense. A little bit of a clock issue here while they try to put 20 minutes up on the clock. It's counting down right now. Want to start it on time. Face-off won by the Bison, floated ahead. Seahawks will try to converge to it. Underway here, first period between Salve Regina and Nichols. Seahawks look to move it out of their own zone, given away behind the net. Hopped into the corner now. Emma Pereira will try and track it down for Salve Regina. Floated in front, Godelf scoops it to Emily Wagner. She'll float it in right side, giving chase Cara Santoro. Baucom keeps it alive on the far side. Puck pinched against the boards. Pereira wedges it free and floats it in behind the cage. Left wing side, Alicia Hunks looks to carry it out. Instead given back to Carly Baucom at center. And she'll accelerate right side. Lost the puck as she went to gain the line, and she'll be offside. 19:08 to go in the first. Neutral zone draw here for Salve Regina. Just outside of the Bison zone right side. Seahawks will win it. Schwartz will carry it and drop it on back to Kimberly Dunn. Up to Dakota McMahon. She'll gain the line left side. Looks to hand off to Tori Amaral. Schwartz now in behind the net. Centers it out in front. Takes a crazy hop. McMahon's one-timer goes wide. Behind the net, Sigala trying to clear it for the Bison. Loose in the left wing corner. Crashing in is Dunn to keep it alive. Amaral at the blue line, can't hold on to it. Forced ahead by Grace Widget. Into the Seahawks zone, deflected back out to center. Down the middle now comes Kayla Curran, and she'll lift it into the left wing corner. Bison in the midst of a change. Curran the only one up there for Nichols. Meanwhile, Celia Paulskill sends it out to the blue line. Schwartz angles it ahead. Dakota McMahon will enter it into the zone. Behind the net now, Rebecca Taylor for the Bison. Given away, Schneiders, top of the left wing circle, on the backhand, carries in behind the cage with the angle on Taylor. Now out to the wing right side, up top Maddie Cox with a shot. That one deflected wide of the net. In the left wing corner, Jennifer Ricard recovers, circling into the slot with a wrist shot that goes wide. Schneiders can't keep it alive in the right wing circle. Back come the Bison. Through center, they'll just fire it into the right wing corner. Turning left side, now to the right wing side. Here's a shot that goes wide. Right wing side shot thrown on the cage. Pad save made by Jalbert off the stick of Isabella Port. Seahawks looking to clear. Deflected and carried near side. Emma Breen will just fire it in deep, and she will look to change as well. 17-13 to go in the first, no score. Mel McAleer sprinting right side into the face-off circle. Accelerates in behind the cage, now out to the left wing side. Turns and spins it behind the net. Holding it there is Sydney Ewell. Make that Grace Mellinson. Puck on the far side, up to the blue line for the one-timer that goes wide. Cara Santoro with that chance. Mel McAleer once again at center. Sends it across, paddled into the zone, all the way in on the net, and Jalbert will freeze it. Offensive zone draw here for the Bison. Left wing side, Seahawks win it. Behind the net, Maddie Cox. Pereira now. Up to the blue line. Godelf flings it ahead, end over end. Rolling into the Bison zone, retrieved in deep by Taylor. Angled off the boards by Montesi. And this will be icing as Grace Widget could not get there in time. 16:20 to go in the first period. Seahawks will get the offensive zone draw. And they'll take it right wing side. Wagner trying to turn in the slot, could not get the angle. Offensive zone draw once again for the Seahawks. Actually, they'll bring this out to neutral ice. 16:02 to go in the first. McMahon able to win it and fire it ahead. Taylor now in deep for the Bison. Deflected onto the wing. Quickly back come the Bison the other way. Kayla Curran left side trying to dart down the middle. And I believe we're going to get a penalty called here. And we will. Interference the call with 15:48 to play. Tori Amaral guilty of the interference. 15:48 to go. She will go to the box for two. First power play of the night for Nichols. They had 3 power play goals last night, 3 for 5. One by the Bison. Left side. Played onto the wing. McAleer back up top. Santoro. McAleer again, right wing circle. Throws it on the net. Deflected in front. Thrown back wide by Jordan McGuire. Seahawks had it for a moment. McAleer into the corner. Gets the return pass wide on the right wing side. Into the face-off circle. Now to the left side. Up top against Santoro. Lost it off her skate. Schwartz couldn't clear it. McAleer's wrist shot. That's blocked. Santoro's drive from the point. That is saved by Jalbert and trickled wide. Bison still with it in the attacking end. McAleer up to the blue line. Santoro back to McAleer. She'll wrist it, and it's blocked. Maddie Cox. Seahawks can't clear it. Drive from the point. Deflects off Schwartz. McAleer again, right wing side. Faking the shot. Holding at the face-off circle right side. Wristing it wide. Trying to track it down on the far side is Alicia Hunks, and she does. Across to McAleer once again. Her wrist shot into the glove of Jalbert. 57 seconds to go on the power play. 14:45 to go in the first. No score. Sarah Zeiden takes the draw. Bison win it. Montesi, wide right side. Now a scrum in front of the Seahawks bench. Puck comes free. Breen scales it off the glass and down. Big clear there for Salve. Gosas Moberg sends it all the way across. McElhaney to the left wing circle. That shot is blocked. Maddie Cox standing in front of it off the stick of Grace Widget. Widget now can't hold it on the far side. Back to neutral ice. Bison with it, and 15 seconds left on the power play. Gosas Moberg run into by Carly Baucom. Short-handed, able to force it in behind the Bison net. And now chasing Megan McElhaney out of there. And killing valuable time, and that'll do it. Amaral out of the box. Godelf nearly had the steal. Gosas Moberg in behind the net to Grace Widget. Into the right wing corner. Isabella Port navigating center. Flicks it into the left wing corner. Hopped in behind the cage. Paul Skill with it. Touches it across to Kimberly Dunn. Near side Wagner. Looks to accelerate and turn the corner at center. Trying to fire it ahead. It deflects off of Mel McAleer. Into the left wing corner. Seahawks give chase. Emma Godelf. Turning in the circle left side. Her pass into the slot deflected. Loose up high. Wagner wanted to fire towards the net. She fanned on it. Instead, Dunn looks to lift it in. Could not get it in deep. Back come the Bison Hunks. Over the blue line. Straight down the middle. Looks to wrist it on the net. Deflected. Scooped wide by Paulskill. McAleer. Wrapped up with Paulskill. Played into the right wing corner. Bison will keep it alive. Straight away up top to the point. Santoro's drive. That one tipped wide. Thrown back in front again. Into the left wing corner. Amaral. Puck deflects off a Seahawks skate. And then able to skate free with it is Allison Fleshar. Right side, Jillian Egan. In the circle right side. Plays it behind the cage. Scooped out to Maddie Cox. Pinching in left side. Behind the net now. Hunks with it for Nichols. Scales it off the glass to the blue line, but not out. Santoro. Weaving through the neutral zone. Looks to play it ahead. Left side, Kayla Curran. Will chase it against Pereira, who punches it away. Maddie Cox with it now in the right wing corner. Looks to head up ice. Cox with speed over the blue line. Cox waiting into the slot with a shot and a save made by Bacopanos. Ziden spinning in the left wing corner. Gets it away from Amaral. Maddie Cox at center. Sends it all the way across. Deflected to Pereira. Touched by Curran. Seahawks play it forward. Schwartz over the line right side. Looks to dance in the slot. Puck knocked away from her there. McMahon with a drive. That one is saved by Victoria Bacopanos. 11:17 to go in the first period. No score. Offensive zone draw here for Salve Regina. Won by the Bison. Deflected, though, left wing side. Seahawks battling to try and regain possession of this puck. Trapped in the corner. Wedge free. Bison trying to move it up and out. At the blue line, though, Stapleton keeps it alive. Plays it into the left wing corner. Bryn Mendez wins it out of the corner. Stapleton sends it right side. Breen against the far wall, plays it into the slot, loose in the right wing circle. Bison find it and will just lift it down the ice. And it's going to be wide of the net, and this will be icing. 10:34 to go in the first. Offensive zone draw here for Salve Regina. McMahon to take it for the Seahawks, and she wins it cleanly. Back to Kimberly Dunn. Bobbled it for a moment on the near side. Along the wall now. 5 players will scrum for it. Comes free in deep for Widget. Far side, Seahawks trying to pressure. They get the puck back. Touched into the left wing corner. Amaral sprinting after it. Dunn could not hold it in at the line. Now Paul Skill back through center. Seahawks trying to catch the Bison in the midst of a change here. Here's McMahon with a drive off the glove of Bacopanos. Left side, Kimberly Dunn on the backhand. Looks to scoop it into the zone. Picked off and taken by the Bison. Isabella Port through center. Flicks it ahead. It'll bounce in on the cage. Chalbert will hold on to it. 9:46 to go in the first. Attacking zone draw here for Nichols. Left wing side. Port tied up with Pereira. She'll spin in behind the net. Maddie Cox now. Carly Baucom. Seahawks trying to settle the puck down here. Pereira's outlet pass deflected. Played behind the net again once again. Bison will chase it. Baucom near side. Seahawks having some trouble here clearing their zone. It deflects out in front. Behind the net now. Cox falls down. Puck is loose. Pereira will gobble it up. And she'll look to skate it out herself. Numbers here for Salve. A 4-on-2 break out of everything. Pereira then lost it at the blue line, stopping the rush. Baucom enters it now left side. Leaves it for Cox. Back to Baucom wide. Her centering pass wide through the slot into the right wing corner. Bison will play it to the blue line but not out. Wagner trying to scoop it off the boards. Outletted to center now by the Bison. Here comes Mel McAleer. Straight down the middle now wide left side. Maddie Cox with her there defensively. Behind the net, Pereira. Baucom. Back to Pereira. Turned over to McAleer. Her centering pass picked off by Godolph. No one home for the Bison. Then Godolph gets knocked down. Down the middle comes Casey Johnson. Her backhand shot trickled on the net. Stick save made by Jalbert. The ball will ricochet all the way back out to center. Reset here for the Bison near side, Alicia Hunks. Caroline Catalina. Able to cut it off in the corner left side behind the net, Fleshar. Catalina, left side, looking to center it, just playing the crazy angle. Kept alive in the left wing circle. Right side, Breen with a drive. That's blocked. Kayla Curran standing in front of Emma Breen. Foot race for it here, and Stapleton will win it by a step against Casey Johnson. Icing called with 7:53 to go in the first. Offensive zone draw here for Salve. And it's controlled by the Bison. Dunn, though, pinching in, had it for a moment, lost it. Back into the Seahawks zone. Paul Skill turns with it. Quickly back to the far side. Seahawks look to scoop it ahead. Catalina over the line right side. She fires it high and wide. That one may have been partially deflected by Bocopanos. Circling out high is Amaral in the high slot. Shielding it to the far side. Into the corner now. Amaral. Hands off. Pass in the middle. McMahon lost it inside. Right side, Paul Skill. Quickly back into the corner once again. Amaral. Left side, Dunn's one-timer, flutters high and wide of the net. McMahon collects the rebound in the corner. Sends it up to the blue line. Paul Skill trying to touch it in deep. Picked off by the Bison. From behind, though, Amaral nearly able to steal it. Here comes Paul Skill now. In the corner right side. Back for Amaral, trying to play it off her skate. Paul Skill cutting in on Hunks, who moves it into the left wing corner. Seahawks trying to keep the pressure on here with 6:50 to go in the first period. Dunn can't hold it in at the line. Back the other way comes Montesi. Right side, her wristed off the goalie and wide to the left side. That is Jalbert with the pad, making the save. McAleer nearly had it. It comes now to Schneiders, all alone over the line right side. Tied up, lost the puck. Far side, Melanson. Lost an edge and a delayed penalty coming here. Seahawks will touch it. 6:23 to go, and the Bison will have their second power play of the period. A tripping call made here. And this will be Pereira heading to the box. Second power play for Nichols. 6:23 to go in the first period. McAleer on the draw, and she wins it. Hunks plays it into the middle. Fell down. She's on top of the puck right now. Loose in the slot. Seahawks trying to clear it. Port left side trying to keep it alive. Sprinting in and taking it is Schneiders. And she'll just softly scoop it down the ice. Port over the blue line left side. Turns and hands back off. Wide to Melanson in the corner, off the glass. Comes right to Bryn Mendez, and she will just golf it down. 1:20 to go on the power play. 5:42 to go in the first period. Still no score. Near side, Alicia Hunks will float it in on the cage. Jalbert drops it. Breen looking to fire it out. That is corralled by Widget out of the air. Up top, a drive on the net, blocked in front by the Seahawks and paddled out. That was Breen standing in front of the net. Has it again, can't clear it past Grace Widget, who comes away with it off her boot. Tied up with McMahon. Both of them fall down. McElhaney pinning the boards on the far side. 32 seconds to go on the power play. McMahon comes away with the loose puck, looks to fire it hard around the boards, and it cannot be kept in near side by Melissa Montesi. Gosas Moberg angling over the line right side. Little handoff. First shot and a save made by Jalbert. Sarah Zeidman with the wrister. 14 seconds left on the power play. 4:36 to go in the first period. No score here between Salve Regina and Nichols. Attacking zone draw on the power play for the Bison. Right wing circle. Seahawks win it defensively. Paulskill, though, pressured in behind the cage. Port there to knock it away. Paulskill falls down. Port in the left wing corner. 1-on-2. Plays it up to the blue line, but wide behind Alicia Hunks. Bison have to reset. They'll just hurl it in, and that'll do it. Out of the box is Pereira. Seahawks have killed off 2 first-period penalties to keep this scoreless. Blockham across to Stapleton. Angled off the boards. Into the attacking end. Hunks trying to move it out. Blockham pins it to the boards. Looks to float it in deep. Seahawks in the midst of a change right here. This one bounced up to the point. Cox with the one-timer. Thrown on the net. Tipped off a Bison defender and wide. Over the head of Pereira. She didn't deflect that, so this will be icing again with 3:44 to go in the first period. Salve fans, if you want to support women's ice hockey, you can do so right now. The Seahawks Take Flight campaign is underway, and you can give here tonight from the comfort of your own home. Text Seahawk, SEAHAWK, to 52236, and you can donate to the Seahawks fundraising campaign right now. Once again, text Seahawk to 52236 to give. Bison win the draw. Trying to get it out defensively, they cannot. Seahawks take it away in the corner. Mendez with a shot. That one trickled over the head of Bocapanos and into the corner. Mendez again trying to knife it out from behind the net into the left wing corner. Cox at the blue line, can't hold it in. Trickles back down the ice. No icing. Pereira will turn and head back up the ice, weaving her way. Pereira lost it at the blue line. Mendez trying to keep it for Salve. Knocked down. Schwartz will reset. 3:05 to go in the first period. No score. Cox, fancy stick work there to keep it away from 2 Bison. Schwartz now cuts back to the inside. Can't carry it in, so she'll wrist it in deep. Kayla Curran stood up by Paulskill. Puck still in the Bison zone. Now lifted out through center. Kimberly Dunn chasing after it. No icing here Bison collect it, looking for the wraparound. Thrown in front, loose on the cage. They score! The wraparound initially from Casey Johnson was denied. The puck was left on the blue paint, and I believe that's Kayla Curran who punches it in. And actually make that Rebecca Taylor leading the line. .2:33 to go in the first, and the Bison take the 1-0 lead. So Rebecca Taylor from Casey Johnson, who had the wraparound there. Bison take the lead. First goal of the season for the senior Rebecca Taylor. Left wing side, Megan McElhaney. Out to center, ricocheted off of Gossis Moberg. Far side, Celia Paulskill plays it in behind the net. Kimberly Dunn around to the near side. Seahawks trying to clear. They give it back to the Bison at center. Grace Widget. Deflected by Wagner. Couldn't hold on to it. Mellinson now down the middle. Plays it left side. Stripped of the puck. Mellinson, though, tracking it into the corner. There to corral it. Top of the left wing circle. One-timer thrown wide of the net off the stick of Segala. Bison touch it behind the net. Kimberly Dunn can't skate away with it. Got off on the far side. Up through center. Balkin got tied up with the officials, so she lost the puck. 1:23 to go in the first. Kimberly Dunn with speed, trying to swing it off the boards in deep. Deflected off the Bison. Here comes Santoro. Around into the right wing corner. Isabella Port. 1:05 to go in the first. Puck trapped in the right wing corner. Hop now to the far side. Pereira. Make this Breen. Back to Kimberly Dunn. Up to Schneider's. Lost the puck in the slot. Port with the drive. Save made by Jalbert. Scramble for the rebound. Mendez sends it out to center with 43 seconds to go in the first. Breen off the boards. Angling now is Schneider's, trying to carry over the blue line, able to recover the puck with 30 seconds. Taylor will pin it to the boards. Make the Seahawks try and rake it out. Veteran move, 20 seconds to go in the period. Puck loose in the left wing corner. McMahon with 18 seconds. Left wing circle. Dancing with it, lost it. Kara Santoro lobs it out to center. Turning is Breen with 9 seconds. Given away at center. Curran will play it in deep. Breen will just swing it in behind the net, and that'll do it for the first period. So the Seahawks kill off 2 penalties. That had been the problem last night. The power play for the Bison was really strong. But it is Rebecca Taylor who punches in a loose puck off the stick of Casey Johnson, and the Bison will lead 1-0 through 1. We will take a break and be back with the call of the second period. You're watching Commonwealth Coast Conference women's ice hockey action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back.
My name is David Lund, head coach, Salve Regina University women's hockey. We are a program that's been around for more than 20 years. A majority of our opponents are located out of the greater Boston area. Very competitive conference. We play 25 games a year. 18 are in conference, 7 are against non-conference, with an opportunity to advance to the NCAA tournament. My background is in strength conditioning. We pride ourselves here on a holistic approach, mending both off ice, meaning in the weight room, on the shooting surfaces, and in the classroom and on the ice. We look to improve your individual skill, specific to your game set, to your skill set, that will help to spur winning success here on the ice. One way to get a hold of us, to get our attention, to obviously start to begin that recruiting process is setting schedules, and there's a strong possibility that I'll be at your event, and at the very least, video is our next resource. Clips, shifts, entire game footage is always a plus. Being able to watch you in your element, away from the puck, with the puck, and so on and so forth. Just watching how you handle the game, how you process the game, and your overall skill level, and determining, how that forecasts to our roster and where your recruitability is now at this point.
Welcome back to St. George's. Start of the second period. Nichols leading Salve Regina 1-0 here in this Commonwealth Coast Conference matchup. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the call. Thank you for finding us on the Salve Athletics Network. Bison leading 1-0 goal from Rebecca Taylor, her first of the season. Punching in a wraparound chance. "11 first-period saves for Madison Jalbert. 6 saves for Victoria Bacopanos. Tie up on the center ice draw. Maddie Cox can't carry it forward. Schwartz now near side to Pereira. Bison take it away and fire it in deep. Cox now on the far side. Schwartz trying to angle it off the boards. Throws a big shoulder into Kara Santoro. Amaral to Schwartz now. Over the line with speed down the middle with a wrister that goes wide. Off the end boards, crashing in. McMahon couldn't get to it. Bison now looking to counter. Seahawks race to get back defensively. Touched into the zone by Grace Mellinson. Wide of Schneiders. Right side, Widget. Wristed on the goal and wide. Rebound comes all the way back out through neutral ice. Segala having to chase back for it. Seahawks trying to knock it away. Schneider's in the corner. Trying to catch up to Grace Widget. Pass to Flex down the ice. This is going to be on goal, so no icing, and Jalbert will freeze it with 18:41 to go in the second. Offensive zone draw for the Bison in the left wing circle. And we'll reset here between Jennifer Ricard and Sarah Ziedman. Behind the net, Paul Skill. Now to Kimberly Dunn. Angles it off the boards, but not out. Keeping it in at the left point is Schoenbach. Kayla Curran left side back to Schoenbach. Puck knocked away from her. Ricard through center. Mendez gains the line, sends it in on the goal. Paddling it away is Bacopanos. Back to center. Paul Skill trying to enter it. That's deflected. Paul Skill has it tied up in her skates. Ahead, Godelf trying to carry it past the official. Off the far boards, into the skates of the official again. Who now races to get out of the way. Puck loose in the slot. Wagner can't find it, and now it comes free. Skating ahead is Casey Johnson on a break. Straight to the net, and Jalbert with the glove save. Big time stop from Madison Jalbert. Keeping this 1-0. Bison win the attacking zone draw. Hunks at the point. Wristed in behind the net. Port. Left wing corner. Up top to Santoro. Waiting. Fakes the shot. Now plays it intentionally wide. Into the right wing corner. Stapleton trying to get it ahead for Salve. She can't do it. Puck hopped in front. Loose on the goal. Scooped up by Jalbert. $17:27 to go in the second. Attacking zone draw once again for the Bison. Port to take it against McMahon. Bison win it, but jumping in and knocking it away is Tori Amaral. 1-on-2, she sprints ahead, has the puck, trying to carry to the net and lost it. Out high, Pereira now dances into the left wing corner. Pereira turns, dishes it back to the wing, straight away up top. Cox waiting, wristed on the goal, deflected wide. Getting a piece of that was Grace Mellinson. Out to the blue line. Bison will play it back to Hunks. Cross ice pass nearly stolen. Santoro wedges it ahead. Pereira chasing with Mil McAleer, who takes it away in behind the net, trying to hop around Cox, and she does. Into the far corner. Her point pass deflected. Cox trying to knock it free behind the net. Montesi now can't control it. Sprinting after it is Segala in the left wing corner. Up to the blue line, Widget trying to fire it in deep. Seahawks play it softly up the ice. No icing. Chasing it back is McElhaney. Through center. Here comes Widget over the line right side. Plays it across. And it's picked off. Gostas Moberg could not get a shot away on the nice find from Widget. Puck trapped in the corner right side. Trickling up the boards. Breen waiting. Her drive deflected high and wide. Far corner, McElhaney pins it to the boards. Catalina knocks it free, gets the return pass, throws it on the goal, and it goes wide. Breen pinching in right side, carries into the slot. Her backhand shot goes wide. Bison with it in the far corner. Lifted out through center, and this will be icing on Nichols. 15:30 to go in the second. Attacking zone draw right side. Tied up, puck loose. Schneiders fires it to the corner. Ricard comes away with it in deep. Spins back to the outside. Pereira pinching in right side. Free with it right side corner. In behind the net, Schneiders. Carries left side. Schneiders looks to drop it back off to Cox. Cox on the far side, lost the puck. Schneiders trying to fire it back in. Straight away up top now is Mendez in the high slot with a wrist shot that goes wide. Rebound careens into the corner left side. Schneiders fans on the outlet. Bison trying to clear it out to center. They cannot. These are some tired legs out here now for Nichols. Seahawks trying to keep the pressure on. Mendez angled off the puck in deep. Ricard crashing in. She steals it. Seahawks able to change out one skater. Keeping this tired lineup out there. Wraparound chance covered up by Bako Popanos. That was an extremely tired group out there for Nichols. 14:33 to go in the second. Seahawks trail 1-0. Attacking zone draw. Right wing side, Kayla Curran looks to sprint through center. Cross ice pass. McAleer trying to track it down, and she does. Her centering pass is blocked. Turning back the other way is McMahon. Schwartz tripped up at center. Delayed penalty coming. Bison will touch it, and the Seahawks will get their first power play of the night with 14:13 to go in the second. An easy tripping call is made. Heading to the box is Sophia Schoenbeck. Maddie Cox straight away up top. Right side gets the return pass. Cox throws it on the cage just wide. Rebound corralled by McMahon in the corners. Quickly back up to Cox. Settles it down in her skates. Left side. Wagner wrists it on the goal. Amaral in front screening. Amaral comes to get it now. Loose in the left wing circle. Skates with it up top. Tori Amaral glides in behind the net. Out to the left wing corner. Hands off Ricard now in behind the cage. Puts on the brakes. Spins back to the outside. Sends it to Cox. Top of the left wing circle. Across now McMahon. Waiting. All the way across. That one's deflected by McAleer. Kept alive by Ricard. Cox back to Ricard. Wide left side. Cross ice now. Pereira up top. Cox paddles it on the goal. Hopped in the air. Swatting at it was Bococanos. Another drive. That one's blocked in front. Thrown up to the blue line, but not out. Cox. Right side. Amaral quickly paddles it in front all the way through the slot. Ricard wide on the left side. Back up top to Cox. Fakes the shot. Left side Ricard. Her wrister right into the gut of Victoria Bacopanos. 44 seconds to go on the power play here for Salve. Attacking zone draw on the power play. Mendez will take it against Grace Widget. Seahawks control it. Up top, Kimberly Dunn. Left side, Pereira. Second power play unit out there. Schneiders on the wing left side. Back up top, Pereira. Skates it right side. Dunn. Back up top, Pereira. Across to Dunn. 27 seconds. Played into the middle. Tipped towards the goal. Loose on the net and covered up by Bacopanos. 24 seconds to go in the power play, 12:37 to go in the second. Mendez and Widget once again on the draw. And the Bison control it. Floated out to the wing, but not out. Dunn punches it in. 17 seconds to go on the power play. Godelf. Puck in the corner, and now we'll scoot out all the way down. See if the Seahawks can get one last rush on, and Pereira instead will back it up. And that'll do it for the power play. Well, that long sequence with the tired legs and then a power play chance for Salve. Excellent opportunity to get on the board. They're still scoreless with 12 minutes to play here in the second. 1-0 the Nichols lead. That pass is blocked. Mendez standing in the way of it. Deflects out high to the blue line. Schneiders trying to poke it away from Ziden. Thrown back in front, and Jalbert once again standing tough in the blue paint. And the Bison have to regroup at center. Thrown on the cage from center. Scooped by Jalbert. Handed back off. Amaral. Right side Pereira. Nearly stripped in the corner. Amaral now scoops it and sprints over the line left side. Trying to angle her way towards the goal. Throws it on the cage. Why not? Save made by Bacopanos. 11:10 to go in the second. McMahon and McAleer on the draw. Puck in the left wing corner, off the Bison face-off win. Two Seahawks there. McAleer able to pull it free. And now she gallops through center. Over the line left side. Wide into the corner. Circling around. Looks to throw it in front. Takes a crazy hop. Amaral cutting in to deflect it. Plays it left side. Seahawks trying to track it down with 10:40 to go in the second. Stapleton. Puck played up to the point, far side, not out. Schneiders. Make this Schwartz. End of her shift. She'll just dump it in. 5 fresh legs pour over the boards here for Salve. Here comes Hunks. Weaving her way through center. Throws it on the goal. Reaching up is Jalbert. Here's Pereira now. Allie Flesher. Over the line. And they call offsides. That is a very close call. Salve Regina head coach David Lund does not agree. Lund in his second season. In many respects, it's really the first season, but was with the team the entirety of last year. Most difficult. Heads up into the bench. Kimberly Dunn will wear that for a moment. But for many coaches, whether it was your first year or your 21st year, last year, one of the most difficult seasons for coaches, especially for our winter sports and fall sports. We lost a season due to COVID. Coach Lund looking for his first career win at Salve. The Seahawks did get to play one game against Conn College last year in late February. Meanwhile, Michael Barrett, head coach for Nichols, his first year after being an administrator up at Quinnipiac, his alma mater, for a number of years. Quite the time to get back into coaching. Schneider's lost it in deep. Schneider's with it again, trying to center it. Bison fire it to the wing. Ricard lost it in the circle right side. Bison track it down. Sent to the far side. Rebecca Taylor, the lone goal scorer. Sends it up to the blue line, but not out. Deflected into the left wing corner. Seahawks trying to keep the pressure on and keep this lineup out here for the Bison. Pereira crashing in right side. Lost it in the slot. Cox with a one-timer that goes wide. 8:49 to go in the second. Icing here that they wave off. Balcom in behind the cage. Lost it in the slot. Backhand shot. Saved Jalbert. Puck still loose, and then she covers it up. In between the wickets. 8:37 to go in the second. 1-0 Nichols. Maddie Cox not missing by much. Trying to tie this game in that last sequence. Bison win the draw. Sent into the corner by Sigala. In behind the net now. Seahawks trying to dig it out. Bison with it up to the point. Santoro paddles it towards the goal. Deflected and on the net. Jalbert holding that left pipe makes the save. Godelf alone on the left wing side. Picks it off for Salve. Sprints through center. And Santoro knocks it away. Deflected to McAleer. Across now. Carrying it is Melanson down the middle into a double team. Her shot off of Jalbert and wide. 8 minutes to go in the second. Bison fire it ahead. Port scoops it on the backhand. Dunn will move it away into the left wing corner. Dunn behind the net. Emily Wagner near side. Stashes it back to Dunn. Emma Godelf swings it ahead. Carly Balcom. Graduate student from Westchester, New York. Wagner now. Trying to dig it out in deep. McMahon there as well. Puck bounced to the far side. Montesi. Knifing in is Stapleton with the steal. She can't carry it towards the net. Thrown on the cage from an off angle. And Bacopanos will cover it up. Now it's Tori Amaral from the left side. She has been active here in this period especially. 7:05 to go in the second. 1-0 Nichols with the lead. Stapleton. Amaral. Couldn't hold it in the corner left side. McMahon, though, sprints to steal it from behind. Plays it into the slot. Stapleton cutting towards the net. Couldn't hold on. Back through center. Come the Bison. Amaral now behind the cage. Skates out left side. Lost it. Turned over at the blue line. Fired wide by Schoenbeck. Hopped in front. Schwartz will scoop it. Left at the faceoff circle. Pushed out to center. Schwartz with it again. 2-on-3 break here for Salve. Schwartz dropped it off for the trailer McMahon. Stolen back by the Bison. Casey Johnson zigzags her way over the line. Angling left side. Shielding the puck. Will carry it into the corner with 6:15 to go in the second. Bison in the midst of a change. Santoro at the blue line. Floats it in. Picked off by Pereira for Salve. And over end she skies it. Schwartz gloves it down and fires it in deep. Kara Santoro. Touch to Port. Gets a favorable deflection. Port carries down the middle. Knocked away from her. Into the left wing corner it goes. 4-person scrum. Peeling it out of the pile is Jillian Egan. Egan lost the puck on an edge. McAleer nearly had it. Instead, back out through center. Flipped ahead by Allison Fleshar. Over the line left side. Lost back to neutral ice. Egan runs into the official. Here comes McAleer. Left side, Melanson, and the Bison are offside. 5:24 to go in the second. Still 1-0 Nichols. Lone goal coming from Rebecca Taylor with 2:33 to go in the first period, her first of the season. Neutral zone draw here for the Bison just outside of the Seahawks zone left side. Salve wins it. Paul Skill plays it ahead. Taken back by Catherine Segala. Thrown through center and deep. And this is icing. 5:10 to go in the second. Fans, if you want to support Salve Regina women's ice hockey, you can donate to their Seahawks Take Flight campaign right now. Text Seahawk to 52236 to give and donate to the Seahawks in their fundraising campaign. Once again, you can text Seahawk, SEAHAWK, to 52236. Gosses Moberg picks it off, played it into the slot. No one home for the Bison. Back comes Ricard on the break. Over the line right side with speed. Trying to carry it into the corner. Tied up and lost it. Will touch it in behind the net. Mendez giving chase for Salve. Moved away from her by McElhaney. Into the right wing corner. Seahawks come away with the puck. Ricard skates it up top. Paulskill now changes places with her. Dunn in the corner. Trying to hop it in front. Paulskill alone up top. Back to Dunn right side. Wide of her into the corner. Free for Segala to take for Nichols. And the Bison can try and clear. With 4:26 to go in the second. Mendez ties it up on the far side. The Seahawks have had a number of chances here like this where they've hemmed the Bison in deep with the long change here in this period. Paulskill kicks it down the wall left side. Tired legs out there for the Bison. Can the Seahawks capitalize? Thrown into the wing, angled off the boards. Montesi trying to carry it out to center, and she'll at least be able to chip it in deep, which she does, and get her team a change. 3:51 to go in the second period. Seahawks had Amaral all the way alone up top. Nobody could find her the puck. And now they'll track it back in deep. Dunn with 3:39 to go in the second. Given away at the blue line. Deflected into the slot. And behind the cage now, Breen looks to swing it away from Curran. Puck on the boards left side. And the Bison attacking in. Behind the net, Kimberly Dunn with 3:19 to go. Has it taken away. Centering pass, thrown in the slot. Puck loose in the skates. Thrown on the net. Jalbert went down for a moment. Puck still loose. Poked in front. Seahawks trying to carry it out of the zone. They cannot. Right side crashing in is Taylor to keep it alive. Her pass is blocked. Dunn with her stride for stride, then pins her to the boards. So Amaral can come and steal the puck. She touches it into the left wing corner. Bison still with it here in the attacking end. One-timer deflected in front. Picked off by the Seahawks. Schwartz now on the backhand. Rolls it into the right wing corner. Seahawks change up their lines. 2:43 to go in the second. Puck on the near side. Melanson tied up with Wagner. She plays it in deep. Maddie Cox retrieves it in from behind the net. Port there to steal it for the Bison. Cox knocks it away from her into the left wing corner. Pereira to Godelf along the near side boards. Seahawks can't get it out of their own zone. 2:19 to go. Godelf weaves through center. Carrying to the far side. She'll walk it over the line. Looks to wrist it towards the net. That's blocked. Loose in the left wing circle. Taken back by Grace Widget. Pereira's backhand. Blocked across now Godelf. She flings it into the right wing corner. 1:58 to go in the second period. Mendez pins it to the boards near side. Pereira out high. Throws it on the cage and an easy save for Bacopanos. With 1:44 to go in the second period. Still a 1-0 lead here for Nichols in game 2 of this weekend doubleheader. Bison held serve on their home ice last night. Seahawks wanting to repay the favor here tonight, but they trail 1-0. Maddie Cox. Schneider's lost it in the slot, couldn't settle it. Here's Mendez with a floater. That one's blocked. Sent away by Bacopanos. Cox fakes the drive across to Pereira, right wing circle, throws it off a skate. Back wide into the corner, fires it again into the fray. That one off the hands of Ziden. Ricard with the backhand, that deflects in the air. In behind the net with 1:06 to go. Centering pass, thrown on the goal, and they score! Nicole Schneiders off the feed from the wing, and the Seahawks tie the game. Just a little nothing play. Sarah Ziden had been a little shaken up after that play, after she took the hard shot. Kind of created a little bit of an opportunity there, some scrambling defensively for the Bison maybe. Seahawks will take it. 1:05 to go in the second, and we start again. Sprinting. That one thrown on the cage by Amaral, and Bacopanos hangs on. First goal of the year for Schneiders. .55 seconds to go, offensive zone draw. Well, the Seahawks, they really worked hard here in this second period, dominating the zone time in the attacking end. At least 3 or 4 times they had hemmed the Bison in for quite a while to wear them down. 35 seconds to go in the second. Hunks in the circle, save made by Jalbert. 27 seconds to go in the second. .20 seconds. Here's Amaral sprinting ahead. She'll take it wide left side. Her wrister's blocked. Loose in the circle. Stapleton with 12 seconds. Tied up along the far side boards in behind the cage. And the Bison will pin it there to kill time. 3 seconds. And the official will stop it. 3 seconds to go in the second period. Seahawks will have one last draw. Time enough for a clean win and a shot. Ricard to take it against McAleer. Tie up on the draw, and that'll do it. So 1 goal in the first period for the Bison from Rebecca Taylor. 1 goal late here from Nicole Schneiders in the second, and we are all tied up through 2. Salve Regina 1, Nichols 1. We will take a break and then make the turn for home. Third period coming up next. You're watching Commonwealth Coast Conference women's ice hockey action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to St. George's. Start of the third period here between Salve Regina and Nichols. This Commonwealth Coast Conference women's ice hockey matchup tied 1-1. Rebecca Taylor in the first period. Nicole Schneiders in the second. We're even up here at the start of the third. Dakota McMahon will draw against McAleer. Third period underway. Bison with it first. Punched into the zone by Grace Mellinson. Maddie Cox retrieves in behind the cage. Seahawks moving right to left here in the third. Wearing the home whites. Bison in the road blacks moving left to right. Here comes McAleer. Able to split it down the right side. Throws it back in front on the backhand. Just wide of Mellinson, who is crashing the cage. Hopped on the goal, and Jalbert will freeze it. 19:37 to go. Left wing side, attacking zone draw here for the Bison. They win it. Up to the point, across to Hunks. Watched by Mendez. Hunks throws it into the pile, blocked by Ricard. Seahawks trying to skate it out. They cannot. Santoro throws it on the cage. Deflected by Jalbert into the corner. Mellinson hands off to Port. Fighting her way in behind the cage. Ricard trying to knife it free. Pereira ties up Port right against the boards. Mellinson. Ricard swiped it away from her. Outlet to Schneiders. Schneiders fires it in behind the cage and will give chase. Ricard picked it off of the blue line, floats it in deep. Seahawks changing up their lines. Puck left at the blue line. Balcom nearly had the steal, and she does. Balcom throws it on the cage. Save made by Bokopanos. And the rebound thrown the length of the ice. And this would have been icing. They wave it off. Deflected out to center. Widget touches it in right side. Kimberly Dunn looking around, fires it around the boards. Godelf. Widget takes it away, in behind the net, dishes it out in front, thrown on the cage, blocked in front. Rebound, scoots wide, and Jalbert slides over to freeze it. Some high-quality looks, some frantic looks here for the Bison to start this third period. Attacking zone draw for Nichols. Seahawks win it defensively. Stapleton trying to fire it hard off the near side boards and out. Kept alive in the corner by Nichols. Pinned behind the skates, ripped free. Emma Breen skates it herself far side, out to center ice. Scoops it in deep. Chasing it is Schwartz, reaching out to freeze it is Bakopanos. Seahawks will draw in the attacking zone, right wing circle. Caroline Catalina will take the draw here against Sarah Zeiden. Puck still up for grabs behind the net. Zeiden angles it out to center. Swung by Cox across to Catalina. Flicks it into the zone and will chase right side. Looks to center it. Blocked off a skate into the corner once again. Catalina. Double team comes there. Right wing corner. Bison trying to move it out. Egan nearly had the steal. Deflected out to the blue line. Straight away up top. Pereira waiting. Has it poked away. Kept on side by Cox. Shields it left side. Pushes it in deep. Flesher behind the net. On the backhand, trying to get it to Egan in front. Picked off and taken by the Bison. Sarah Zeiden streaking back the other way. And the Bison are offside. Faceoff will come back out to neutral ice. just outside of the Seahawks zone left side. Tie up on the draw. Mendez and Port got locked up. Here come the Seahawks. Dunn with a flutterer. That one saved by Bocopanos. Schneider's looking to float it on the cage. That one deflects up and out of play. 16:27 to go in the third. Seahawks will draw in the left wing circle of the attacking end. Ricard to take it against McAleer. Seahawks win it. Turning is Schneider's, and her shot is blocked. Alicia Hunks deflecting it wide. Bounce down the ice, and this will be icing. Seahawks will bring out Pereira and Cox. Only changes here for the Seahawks. It'll be Ricard again and McAleer taking the draw. Right wing circle. Won by the Bison. Schneider's trying to rip it away. Cox at the blue line keeps it in. Fires it wide of the net. Santoro sprinting away from Mendez. Turned over at the blue line. Pereira waiting. Wrists it on the goal. Save made. Juicy rebound. Deflected out. Bison trying to clear it. Able to scramble it out to center. Swung in by McAleer. Seahawks chasing after it. Maddie Cox dangerously skates in front of her own goal. Puck deflected out of play on the entry. And this draw should be at neutral ice. 15:43 to go in the third. Game tied at 1. Center ice draw. Widget and McMahon. And the Bison win it. Carried right down the middle. Montesi angled off the puck by Breen. Able to force it out to center. McMahon near side. Can't control it. Cross ice. Entered by Megan McElhaney. Pushed forward. Here's Schwartz over the line right side. Throws it on the cage. Rebound again right out in front. Just out of the reach of Dakota McMahon. Montesi fires it in deep for the Bison, who are in the midst of a change. Puck around the board's far side. Keeping it in is Kayla Curran. In deep, Paige Stapleton. Hands off to McMahon. Tori Amaral near side. Floats it out to center. Taken back by the Bison. Rebecca Taylor sends it in deep. Breen retrieves for the Seahawks. Skips it to the blue line, but not out. Balcom has it knifed away. Casey Johnson over the line left side. Darting into the slot. Her wrist shot blocked. Stick run up on Emma Breen as well. Puck trapped right in front of the Seahawks bench. Cox actually make this Breen gaining the line and sending it in around the net. Balcom chasing after it against Schoenbeck. Skipped into the corner. Bison back with it. Cross ice pass off the mark for Isabella Port. And this is icing as Dunn cuts off Port to the puck. 14 minutes to go in the third. McAleer's center pass, deflected. Able to fire it in deep. Left wing side behind the cage now. Schneider's far side. Her pass picked off by McAleer. Swung into the right wing corner. Mendez looking around, looking to scoop it up the near side. Runs into Dunn. Seahawks nearly turned it over dangerously. Poked ahead into the attacking end. Dunn trying to sprint onto it and carry towards the cage. Left side, Schneider's on the giveaway. Left wing circle, wristed on the goal. Blocked in front, loose in the slot. Seahawks trying to get to it. Bison grab it. McAleer skates out to center. Pushed into the boards by Dunn. Pereira will dart in back behind the cage and look for reinforcements. Catalina trying to turn the corner far side. Floats it into the corner. Catalina with the loose puck in behind the net, trying to shield it, looking for the wraparound. That one's blocked. Loose off to the side of the cage. Widget plays it out to the wing. Now Santoro in deep with 12:35 to go. Turns it over to Catalina. Puck loose again in the corner. Seahawks with it. Flesher hands up top. Pereira swung across to Cox. She hesitates. Plays it back up top. Pereira has space. Wrists it on the goal. Blocked in front. Cox with it at center. Looks to carry in left side. Seahawks will try and make a quick change here. Cox tried to play it from the off angle. Amaral one-timer from the wing off the leg of Montesi. Big block shot there. Amaral skating into the high slot, looking to turn. Throws it on the cage, off the pad, and they score! The initial shot was stopped by Bacopanos, and then the Seahawks jam it home on the weak side to take the lead. Maddie Cox. 11:53 to go. Second goal of the year for Cox. Seahawks take the lead. They trailed 1-0. They now lead 2-1. Touched ahead by Amaral. This will be icing. Faceoff will come back the other way with 11:35 to go. Seahawks win the defensive zone draw. Pereira back to Cox, who has given the Seahawks the lead. Scoops it ahead, able to get her own pass, and softly touch it in deep. Seahawks happy to play dump and chase. Stapleton at the blue line left side, can't keep it alive. Here comes Casey Johnson down the middle, trying to play it across to Kayla Curran. Couldn't settle it down. Hops it back in front, blocked in the slot. Seahawks paddle it to the wing. Racing in is Rebecca Taylor. Lone goal scorer here for the Bison, circling around to the left side. Taylor out wide to Port. Her shot is blocked. Schwartz will just float it back out to center and make the Bison reset. Emma Breen. Stop and start, trying to carry right side. Nearly lost it, gets it back. Looks to float it in deep, and she does. Giving chase is Godelf along with Balcom, who has the steal, trying to center it. Had Wagner in front. Puck loose in the slot. Godelf tripped up inside. Carried out to the wing now by Mel McAleer. Dunn just pumps it in from center, right on the goal. Making the save is Bacopanos. Here comes Mel McAleer, streaking down the middle. Fakes the shot, hands off to the trailer. Thrown on the goal, save made by Jalbert, and then she covers it up. 10:01 to go in the third. Seahawks leading 2-1. Attacking zone draw for the Bison. They win it, and a shot right off the draw, blocked. Stepping in is Schneiders, directly on top of Grace Widget to deny that chance. Seahawks back the other way. Puck behind the net. Mendez. Hands off to Ricard. Trying to turn and fire. Throws it on the cage. Save made by Bacopanos. Puck out high. Pereira, top of the right wing circle, turns, fires. That one goes wide and scooped up by Bacopanos. Seahawks make a full change here. Amaral, Schwartz, McMahon, Dunn, and Paulskill, the 5 out there for this attacking zone draw. It is a shorter bench here tonight for the Bison. Seahawks playing the full 19. Seahawks were able to wear out the Bison, I felt, in that second period late, especially when they were able to tie it. Now leading 2-1. Expect to see many more quick shifts here from Salve. And if you can hear head coach David Lund calling for a change, probably thinking the same thing. Bison have to have some tired legs. Make them work. Kimberly Dunn chases it back into her own zone, out through center, and can't connect. But it's picked off instead by Megan McElhaney. Puck deflects near side. Pulling back is Emma Breen. Paddled ahead by Dunn. Left for Catalina. Couldn't control it at the blue line. Catalina now. Wide right side, hands off, darting down the middle for a shot. That was Flesher. Blocked and picked off by Kayla Curran. Back the other way. Stapleton grabs the loose puck, fires it to the boards. Back out to center. Bison send it in all the way on goal. Jalbert waiting. Leaves it for Breen with 8:05 to go in the third. Seahawks leading 2-1. All the way down, Catalina sprinting there to cancel icing. Seahawks definitely look like the quicker team right now. Schneiders deflects it into the corner away from Sigala. And then takes a big hit from behind into the boards. Ziden, she will dump it in deep. Taking it away on the wing is Casey Johnson. Skates with it straight away up top. Johnson, right side. That one thrown into the slot, deflected. Loose out high. Seahawks trying to keep it away from McAleer. Paddled into the corner. Schneiders looking around. Moves it to Stapleton behind the net. Scooped out to the wing, far side. Schneiders and McAleer there. The two of them will tangle with 7:09 to go. Centering pass knocked away by Stapleton. Schneiders and McAleer once again. McAleer able to shield it and keep it alive. Up top, Taylor with a drive. Tipped on the goal. Loose on the net. Scooped up by Jalbert. 7 minutes even to play here in the third. Salve Regina leading 2-1. Trying to score their first win of the year. Attacking zone draw here for the Bison. Seahawks win it. Maddie Cox plays keep away, gets it away to Pereira. Spun down in behind the cage. She lost it. Montesi and Cox battling behind the net. On the wing, it's Widget. Not able to center it. Godelf able to knock it free. Kept alive into the right wing side. Cox all alone will field it for Salve. And she'll sprint back into the corner with it. Along to Pereira. 6:25 to go. Baucom angling through center. Has it in the skates. Touches it into the left wing corner. Godelf trying to sprint to get to it behind the net. Pins Santoro to the boards. Santoro plays it blindly to the wing. Pereira crashing in right side. Here comes Santoro over the line. She fires it on the cage wide. Right side, Johnson's one-timer fluttering towards the net. Trickles just wide of the pipe on the odd bounce. Cox scoops it out to the wing right side. Schwartz trying to one-hand scoop it ahead. Thrown back in front, picked off by Pereira. 5:37 to go in the third. Schwartz once again on the far side. Cross-ice pass. Comes to Emily Wagner. Settles it ahead and then comes to the bench. Santoro for the Bison. Up the far side, Rebecca Taylor is offside. 5:23 to go. Attacking zone draw here for neutral zone draw just outside of the attacking zone for the Seahawks. McMahon wins it to the boards. Dunn looking to punch it ahead. Instead, Amaral will retrieve. Backtracking here for Salve. Angles it across to the far side. Schwartz can't carry it forward at center ice. Stood up there by Catherine Segala. Paul Skill. Back in deep in the corner. Around to the right side, McMahon trying to carry it forward. Amaral up the near side, able to push it past Mel McAleer. On the deflection, no icing. Schwartz will chase after it. Shoulder to shoulder with McAleer, who comes free with it. Skates out from behind of Victoria Bacapanos with 4:45 to go in the third. McAleer bounces it in behind the net and comes to the bench for a change. Montesi. She will sail it into the right wing corner. Kimberly Dunn in behind the net. Paul Skill. Touch near side, Mendez. Able to get around Schombeck. Mendez over the line left side. Ducks the shoulder. Hands off on the wing to Ricard. A little bit behind her. Taken back by Rebecca Taylor. Over the blue line all alone. Has it knifed away by Stapleton. Back come the Seahawks. Ricard. Lost it at the blue line. We have a whistle here, and I think offsides may be the call. With 3:57 to go in the third period. Seahawks holding on to the 2-1 lead. Rebecca Taylor plays it to the blue line, picked off by Breen with speed. Carries to the line and softly feathers it in deep. Left side, Stapleton at the blue line. Trying to punch it into Amaral's corner. Goes all the way around the boards to the far side. Schoenbeck and Schwartz tied up. Comes to Curran. Given back to Stapleton at center. A little bit behind her now. Digging for it is Casey Johnson with speed. Carrying to the net. Johnson with a backhand shot that goes wide on the right side. Nifty move there from Casey Johnson. Santoro, top of the circle with a drive. Blocked in front. Cox standing in front of that. Alicia Hunks in behind the net, trying to get it to Johnson, who comes free with it. Looks to move it up the boards. Picked off instead by Amaral. Shoulder to shoulder with McAleer. Amaral falls down. Here comes McAleer, sprinting back straight up the middle. Waiting, wristing, blocked shot, trickling right side. Seahawks will corral it. Pereira with 2:50 to go in the third. Trapped in behind the net. Scoots it out to Emma Godelf. She will sprint ahead. 3-on-2 here for Salve. Godelf flies it into the right wing corner. Balcom will get there first for Salve. Looking to center it. Comes all the way through Catalina. Trying to get it back in front, and it takes a hop into the glove of Bacapanos. .235 to go in the third period. Seahawks leading 2-1. Tie up on the draw. Puck loose out high. Cox plays it across. Pereira, top of the right wing circle, trying to touch it into the middle. Balcom couldn't get the shot away. Catalina back to Pereira, right side. Cox with a one-timer, fanned on it. Got on top of the puck, and it went fluttering into the left wing corner. 2:15 to go. Delayed penalty here. Which way is this going? A slash called. And it's going to be against the Bison. That is a tough break for Nichols. Great opportunity here for Salve to close this one out. Power play with 2:10 to go in the third. Bison will be shorthanded as Kara Santoro heads to the box with a slash. Seahawks can play some keep away. Cox with 1:58 across Pereira, one-timer. That one's blocked. Cox collects it on the far side. Seahawks have been quicker to the puck here in this third period anyway, now with the extra skater, especially so. Pereira with a blast. That goes wide left side. 99 seconds to go. Cox straight away up top. Left side Ricard. Hurrister saved by Bacopanos. Rebound into the corner. Bison trying to scoop it out. They cannot. Cox angles it off the boards. Back to Ricard. Left wing side. All the way across to Pereira with 1:25 to go. Back to Ricard. Waiting. Up top to Cox. Delaying. Wristing it softly in front, and it trickles just wide of the pipe as down was Bacopanos. Here's Tori Amaral in the high slot. Holds it wide out near the blue line. 58 seconds to go on the power play. 1:05 to go in the third. Ricard left side. Wristed on the goal. That one wide. McMahon collects. Wide in the corner. Throws it towards the net. Into the left wing side. Ricard goes to get it. Seahawks change out one skater. Godelf on for Salve. Now they look to change out one of their D pair. And the Bison aren't pressuring right now. Trying to stay in position here defensively while the Seahawks change. Schneider's on the right side with a shot. Save made by Bacopanos. Puck loose. It trickles in behind the cage. No whistle. Clock still rolling with 30 seconds to go. Bison come away with the puck. Angle it down the ice. Does McAleer. 24 seconds to go. 14 of a power play here for Salve. In no hurry. Maddie Cox across to Mendez. Her shot goes wide. Back to even strength. 8 seconds to go. Seahawks with the puck. 5 seconds. Into the corner goes Pereira. She will wrist it on the goal at the buzzer, but that will do it. The Seahawks trailed 1-0 through one. They tied it in the second. And then Maddie Cox delivers in the third. And the Seahawks earn their first victory of the season. First career victory for head coach David Lunn. That has to feel good. A tough, gritty game here this evening. The Seahawks and the Bison split this first meeting. Salve improves to 1-4 overall, 1-3 in the CCC. Nichols, meanwhile, falls to 4-2, 2-2 in conference play. Next up for the Bison, they will be at Curry on November 19th at 7 p.m. for another Commonwealth Coast Conference game. And then next up, the Seahawks will play an exhibition game with Assumption here on November 19th. That game slated for a 7 p.m. start. I want to thank our entire staff and production crew. Your producer tonight has been Nick Lasardo, your camera person, Paulie Buckles. And I want to thank you all for joining and listening along with us here tonight. Once again, your final, Salve Regina 2, Nichols College 1. I am Andrew Pizzelli. Have a good night, everyone.